Given the overwhelming destructive power of nuclear weapons, weapons that place the future of all life forms at risk, why are they tolerated?
These immensely destructive weapons have been justified by the theory of nuclear deterrence. This theory hypothesizes that if a nation armed with nuclear weapons threatens nuclear retaliation, other countries will refrain from initiating a military attack.
Some national security experts believe that adhering to the theory of nuclear deterrence makes a country more secure. But does it really?
Unfortunately, it does not. Nuclear deterrence is a theory about human behavior. It has not been proven, and in fact cannot be proven.
Nuclear deterrence has already come close to failing. During the 1962 Cuban Missile Crisis, the US and Soviet Union came close to nuclear war over the Soviet Union's placement of nuclear weapons in Cuba. This potential nuclear conflict was narrowly averted.
That nuclear deterrence works is only a myth. Its reliability in the future is something that can only be presumed but never proven. By trusting in deterrence, we are putting the future of humanity at risk.
We know with certainty that nuclear deterrence cannot prevent an attack by terrorists that cannot be located or are suicidal. Nuclear deterrence is simply ineffective against such extremists.
Nuclear deterrence also requires rational leaders, but not all leaders are consistently rational under all circumstances, especially when a cloud of war hovers over them.
If national security experts truly believed nuclear deterrence worked effectively, they would welcome the proliferation of nuclear weapons to other countries. Rather than doing so, they see nuclear proliferation as a threat and try to prevent it.
If the leaders and experts who promote nuclear deterrence truly believed in it, they wouldn't be so eager to deploy missile defense systems. These systems are powerful admissions that nuclear deterrence is not sufficiently reliable to prevent an attack, nuclear or otherwise.
If some countries continue to rely upon nuclear weapons for security, others will want to follow suit. Nuclear weapons will proliferate, and the world will become an even more dangerous place.
By relying on nuclear deterrence, we are playing Russian roulette with the human future. We are loading nuclear bullets into the chambers of the 21st century and pointing the barrel at our collective head. We are inviting nuclear disaster.
In the end, nuclear deterrence does not make countries with nuclear weapons truly secure. Instead, it results in a false sense of security, one that places all of humankind in great danger.
So if we want to halt the race to nuclear catastrophe, the best way to proceed is to abolish nuclear weapons and put all materials vital for the production of nuclear weapons under strict and effective international control.
This will also require a new treaty, known as the Nuclear Weapons Convention, that calls for the phased, verifiable, irreversible, and transparent elimination of nuclear weapons.
The path to zero nuclear weapons will not be easy, but it is necessary to assure a human future, and it will require US leadership.
However, the most important step in moving forward is dispelling the myth of nuclear deterrence.
Once the world rejects the theory of nuclear deterrence, the call for nuclear disarmament will be embraced more enthusiastically than ever.
A world without nuclear weapons will be a return to sanity, a bold move from mutually assured destruction to globally assured survival.
Achieving nuclear disarmament is the greatest challenge of our time. It is a goal endorsed by US President Barack Obama, United Nations Secretary General Ban Ki-moon, the Dalai Lama, and many other distinguished leaders.
Each voice matters. Join us in working to dispel the myth of nuclear deterrence and to help end the nuclear weapons threat to humanity.
You too can play a role in the global effort to achieve a nuclear weapons-free world. To find out more about how to help, visit the Nuclear Age Peace Foundation's website at www.wagingpeace.org.